Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Tuesday, November 30th, and this local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. A high-speed chase through Flagler County Monday ends in an arrest. Sheriff Rick Staley says the suspect was wanted for aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer in Volusia County when a chase started in that county entered into Flagler County.
Ultimately, the suspect exited Interstate 95, went east into Flagler Beach, and back into Volusia County, where his tires were ultimately flattened, and he abandoned the vehicle on Old Dixie Highway. Flagler deputies assisted Volusia with a perimeter, and the suspect was arrested.
No one was hurt in the chase that spanned I-95 to State Road 100 to A1A. The suspect, who hasn't been identified, will now face felony fleeing and eluding charges in addition to the aggravated battery charge. This year's Palm Coast Holiday Parade is being held in memory of a city leader. Rich Petchke reports.
Parade chairperson Sarah Eula says the December 18th event honors former Mayor John Netz, who died earlier this year.
John Netz was an incredible asset to Palm Coast, and for 2 terms he served as our mayor and led us through a very difficult time in our development, and has pretty much set the precedent and the bar for what's happening in Palm Coast now, which we're very proud of.
Eula says the parade has grown a lot since it started in 1985.
It started out as maybe 15 boats with a big prize from ITT, which developed Palm Coast. We're expecting more than 50 boats this year, and it's a huge event. It's all volunteer, and it's a lovely, lovely event.
And again, the parade will be broadcast live on Cool 100.9 FM.
Yes, 3 years ago that they decided to do that, and it's done in the tradition of the Macy's Holiday Parade, and commentaries provided as the boats sail by.
The parade starts at 6 p.m. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
The absence of a federal law that trumps it, that is the law.
And the law is that workers in Florida can't be forced to get vaccinated against COVID-19 in order to keep their jobs. Speaker-designate and State Rep Paul Renner, whose district includes Flagler County, says the state legislature took these steps as federal vaccine mandates are put on hold amid court challenges.
If you feel like that's the best course of action, then get a vaccine. If you don't, and you feel that you're concerned about potential side effects and you're just not ready to take it, we're giving you that right to take your time and make a decision that's right for you. So whether it's medical or religious, we're not going to get behind you and your doctor or your pastor or priest on the justification for that. It also allows for you as an alternative to claim none of those.
Renner says the state's legislation gives workers flexible options, including testing regularly for COVID-19 or wearing a mask in lieu of getting vaccinated. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
The upcoming holiday parade in Flagler Beach will bring traffic detours. Karen Johnson has details.
This year's Holiday at the Beach Parade is scheduled to begin at 1 o'clock on Saturday, December 4th. Flagler Beach Mayor Susie Johnston.
It runs from North 6th Street down A1A to South 6th Street, and it will include floats, marching bands, and of course, the parade every year is kicked off with a skydiving Santa.
Plus, to handle the traffic flow, the following detours will be in effect during the parade. The parade will occur on State Route A1A, and detours will be in place on State Route A1A at North 10th Street and South 7th Street. Officers and volunteers will be in place along the detour route to expedite traffic flow and keep the eastbound A1A area clear for the parade. And city leaders are asking you to utilize caution and exercise patience because the detour is expected to last approximately 2 hours. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
What's the best way to get girls involved in business networking?
Is it through shadowing men in business? Danielle Anderson, the owner of Flagler News Weekly, said no.
I think as far as networking and things like that, it's important to connect the young women to women in the community who are actual role models.
Anderson said one of her own 2 daughters is studying meteorology because of a local TV weathercaster. All 3 women who were guests on the Business Report, Terry, Nina, and Danielle, agree that the best way to give girls a foot in the door in business is to expose them to the business world. You can listen to the Business Report on Saturday mornings at 10 here on WNZF. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.